Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm working hard right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is what we call a 3 metre or about a 10-foot crocodile. So this is a very average size for the Daintree River. But what it is
That tail.
the size crocodile that's powerful enough to grab animals off the banks.
Oh,
so anything
yes.
smaller than this is going to focus on the fish, the crabs, the birds, the other crocodiles that are sort of in the water. Once you get to this size, yeah, you've got animals on the banks, kangaroos, wallabies, feral pigs, humans, right to the, not necessarily the big cows. This one would probably try and attack a calf, that's
Really?
for sure. But
Boy,
that's what
his
we call
tail
a 3
looks-
metre crocodile. They go up to about 5 metres.
That tail looks, I had no idea, that thing looks wicked.
Yeah, so this is what happens when they blast out of the water. What they do is they thrash that tail left and right,
Yeah.
and that's what propels them forward. So those things on the top of the tail, the little fins, they're
Right.
called scoots, and those scoots make the side of the tail concave. So without them, the tail will be flat, so when it goes like that, the water's going to spill across. Put a scoot on the top, it's got a pressure zone.
Boom.
So bang, yeah, exactly that. Now the other issue, you can see how small the head is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what happens with these things, when they're in the water, they can be on the surface of the river, and it makes them very hard to see. If they're in amongst a bit of vegetation, you're looking for 2 eyes and a nose. Now you'll notice how the eyes and the nose are on a raised portion on the skull.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that if they go into stealth mode, as I call it, all you're looking for is 2 eyes and a nose. And to the left of the eyes, that bony structure is their ears.
That's the ear.
Yep. Alright, so noticeably small head to be sneaky. Now the other issue was the vibration through the ground. If you have a look at the skin, especially around the stomach area, you'll see little round circles. So each little round circle is a sensory receptor, and that does detect vibration through the ground.
Wow.
So as you can imagine, if the crocodile's swimming along the edge of the river here, he's not going to be able to look through the water. It's too dirty. So as they swim around, they're detecting vibrations, like radar, basically scanning the river floor. Now you can also see that the crocodile's eyes are wide open, looking closely. So what you'll find is that with crocodiles, when they do see a group of animals, so remember that we're on the menu. That's the other issue with crocodiles. They do see us as food. Even the big cats in Africa, they will eat the other foods, the gazelles and things like that. But if they're old, sick or injured, they'll start eating people. Right? But these things, they see us as food right from the word go.
Yeah.
So you don't get a rogue crocodile.
So you suggest we don't jump in for...
That's exactly right. But
Really?
what's going on now is that crocodile's doing 2 things. Now remember, they're an ambush predator. So they're watching us very, very closely. Warming himself up in the sun, but he's also got the iPad out writing down, there's that boat again, 9:30 in the morning, a lot of food on board, so it's just waiting. Now if it gets within 6 metres of the boat, it'll start to push another key. They're like a computer. So what it does, you get within 6 metres, it scans everyone and picks a target. And they will always pick the smaller option, one of the ladies there.
Uh-oh.
Alright?
You hear that?
He would eat us?
You're on the lunch menu.
Definitely. That's
You
all.
first.
See, his eyes are wide open.
Yeah.
It's watching closely. Yeah.
They don't have any fear of it. They don't have any predators.
No fear.
It is
No fear. That's why they're super aggressive.
Yeah.
The only really fear that these ones have will be another larger crocodile, but that's about it. But when they attack, yeah, there's no fear involved.
Yeah, it's interesting looking at his front feet. It's like they are ready.
Who wants
Yeah,
to
they've got claws.
Who wants
They're
to be the
very
volunteer?
muscly.
They look so
Now,
prehistoric.
a good point about the no fear, any animal that has not been hunted loses its fear of humans. So that's the other reason that it is getting more and more dangerous as time goes on, because of that aspect. Crocodiles have been protected since 1974. So as the generations get bigger, they get to this size, there's more of them than ever before, and they're not scared of humans anymore. Basically, prior to 1974, they used to water ski in this river.
What?
Because they used to shoot the crocodiles, they'd stay away from boats and stay away from humans.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the other issue why people are getting eaten by crocodiles. They see us as food, there's more of them at this size.
Doesn't look like his mouth would open that big, but there's a lot of it.
Well, it's about 85 degrees. They get really wide.